In this video, I'm going to show you how you can send a route to your Garmin Instinct GPS watch so you can follow it on your next run or hike. Whether you found this route online or a friend sent it your way, I'm going to walk you through the entire process of getting it loaded onto your watch, starting your activity using this navigation feature, and we'll even do a deep dive into the data screens and other tools available while we're out on the run or hike. Let's get started. The first step is to send the GPX file to our smartphone. Now, there are a lot of different places you can find these files, like Komoot, Strava. In my case, I had the GPX file on my computer, and I just sent it to myself via WhatsApp message. In this case, I can just tap on that file, hit the share icon, and then you'll see I'm able to open it up in Garmin Connect. Here you just select the course type, in my case running, and then you can save the file. Now you can edit the name if you'd like, but here's also where you can send it to your watch. I'm going to select my Instinct Solar. And just like that, we're ready to go. Now that we have our route loaded into our watch, we can get started with the activity. Press the GPS button on the top right corner like you always do to begin your run or hike. While the watch is searching for GPS, you can press the up button on the left side to enter the Options menu. Here you'll see Courses. If you select that, you'll see the one we just loaded. In this case, Afternoon Run is there at the top. Select that, and then select Do Course. Once it's loaded, you'll see that the course has started. You'll still need to press the GPS button one more time to officially begin your activity. Now let's talk about the data screens we have available when we're following a route on our watch. The one you're looking at now is the default that you'll see when you begin. It has three elements to it: the map, a compass direction, and then an arrow with a number next to it. Of these three elements, I find the two on the top the most useful. For example, the compass direction tells you in which direction you should go to stay on course. And then this arrow with the number next to it represents your next move, in this case a left turn, and how long until you should make that turn. In this case, it's 94 meters because I have my watch set to metric. If your watch is set to miles, it would display this number in feet. If we want to adjust the view of our map on this screen, we can do this by pressing and holding this middle button on the left side to enter the menu. The first option you'll see is Pan and Zoom, and that's what we need in order to adjust our map. On the top right, you'll see that there are three dots. This represents zooming, panning up and down, and panning left and right. It starts with the zoom option. We can use our up and down buttons on the left to zoom in and zoom out. Then we use the GPS button on the upper right here to switch between these different pan-zoom options. The second one is to go up and down in our map. And then the final one is to go left and right. Keep in mind that the changes you make to the view of the map in this menu will remain that way when you return to your activity. Press the Set/Back button on the bottom right to return to your activity. If we press the down button, we'll see another data screen that is unique to following a route. On the top of the screen, you'll see the total elevation gain so far, as well as how much ascent is remaining in this run. In this example, just 18 meters, a pretty flat route. Underneath that, you'll see an elevation profile of the entire route, and at the bottom, how much distance remains till the end. On our third data screen, we have our heart rate in the upper right, and then three other fields. The top field, ETE, stands for Estimated Time en Route. You'll notice this number is climbing because it's trying to estimate at my current pace how long it will take me to complete the route. And since I'm standing still for this video, it continues going up and up. The next field is Distance Remaining, which we saw on the previous screen. And then the bottom field is Estimated Time of Arrival. This is simply a calculation that adds your ETE to the current time of day and displays your estimated arrival time. Alright, that does it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a like, and I'll see you next time.